Mexico 2.3, draw 3.3, and USA 3.5. So I was actually, I am liking USA, although I didn't say this on the Forbes because Martin was liking Mexico. So I was a bit like, I don't like going head to head with Martin on this one. We did obviously have some other agreements with looking at the goals market. So I sort of steered my ship towards that direction. But I sort of say I do like USA for the purpose of this video, and I'm not on Forbes anymore. So, Alex, where do you stand on the outrights?
I'm seeing a draw match. I'm in the middle, you know. Yes, I'm seeing a draw match. I will not bet the winners market, so I will stay away from the winners market totally. Mexico struggled with Haiti, but Haiti was the surprise package of this competition. They absolutely, they were very impressive, to be honest. They were few minutes away from pulling off a huge upset by qualifying in the final there. USA look better and better with every match.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. This is why I'm expecting they are on their turf that they might have a 10% advantage there because they are playing in Chicago in Soldiers Field. So it will be fully packed with American people. And after this 4th of July, they have their women's team in the final of the Women's World Cup. They have USA in the final of the Gold Cup. Okay, USA are still not a good international team, but let's give them credit for reaching the finals in both competitions. I'm seeing a draw match. I'm going to place a small stake at 3.05, but my top tip is both teams to score at 1.9. No, actually 2.0 with Betfair.
Yes.
I really think that both teams can find the back of the net. They have the necessary weapons. They are good going forward. They scored in almost every match in this competition. And between them, in their history, they have a big, they have exciting matches. So both teams to score for me at 2.0.
Well, we are on agreement because that is a bet. Although obviously we've seen stellar defense here, predominantly from USA. That it obviously does give you a bit of doubt. But Mexico are very strong going forward. That was one that we did agree on. Was both teams to score with Martin when I chatted with him. In fact, I also messaged you, Alex, but you were in bed. I think I was like, are you there? And you're like, and then I got the message this morning. Sorry, I was sleeping. But yeah, to be honest with you, on the outrights, I was looking to take USA draw no bet because there is still some value. If you think, if you like Mexico draw no bet, it's a little less, like at 1.53. But we do seem to be split on the outrights, which sometimes in previous time has showed that. It's when we're split, actually, I think generally it is a draw. So tread carefully on that one. But both teams to score, we seem quite unanimous on. Martin, what is your official bet for this match?
It's a really difficult match to approach from a betting perspective. They are the best two teams in the tournament. I do think that Mexico are the better team. They've got better players in every department, apart from Christian Pulisic, who I rate very highly as a very good playmaker for the USA. I think Mexico are far stronger technically. They've actually left behind a lot of big players. You know, Irving Lozano's not there, Chicharito's not playing, Hector Herrera's not there. But they've got a very strong domestic league, Liga MX, and they've got some good attacking talent. Raul Jimenez of Wolves has been on fire up front for Mexico throughout the tournament. I think on a neutral soil they would win this. Yeah, they are going to benefit from strong home support in Chicago, the Americans. So that could sort of swing things a little bit more in their favour. But then again, there's a huge Mexican population in the USA as well. So
yeah,
I'm sure there'll be a fair few people cheering on El Tri in the stands. I'm not going to go too heavy on my stakes here because I think it will be quite a close game. But I think at odds of, is it 2.3?
2.12.
Yeah, odds of 2.3, I'm going to go for Mexico just to win. Not a huge stake, but I think they can pull it off. I think they've been A bit lackluster in their last two games. The results haven't been great, but they've scraped through, and I can see them raising their game here. It's the first time these teams have played each other in the final of this tournament in 8 years. Last time they did it was a cracking game. Mexico won 4-2. Since then, America won it twice and Mexico won it once in between. Jamaica have been in the final the last couple of times, but good to see the two best teams in the pool actually playing each other in the final for a change. And I think Mexico can shade it. Another bet that I like the look of is second half to be the highest scoring half. That has come off in, I think, 9 out of their 12 games combined so far in this tournament. So I think we can see a pretty slow, edgy sort of opening half. And then it could sort of get a bit more interesting after the break. So odds of 2.2 on the second half to be the highest scoring one. I think that is interesting too.
Very nice. And both teams to score, would you make that an official play? Sounded a bit sure yesterday.
I was, yeah,
wavering.
maybe. I think USA didn't concede a goal, obviously, but I can see Mexico scoring against them. Yeah, I think USA can get on target as well. I could go for both teams to score, but I prefer that second half highest scoring half, to be honest. But yeah, I could see both teams getting on the score sheet here.
Yeah. All right.